What'd you send me a link to?
Did you get the link? It's in the back.
The back and forth.
It's in the Google Hangout. In the chat. You gotta open it up.
I just did.
Okay, good.
3:33.
Nice.
It's YouTube.
Oh, it's 1:39 here. 1:39 a.m.
Oh.
A little bit of background music playing, just get things situated. Just a nice chill.
I got my move clients. Get a busy way.
Get a chin with the bada boom pows. Hey, how's it going, guys and gals? Welcome to the Thejettyjetshow. How's everybody doing tonight?
We doing good.
Hope you guys. We got a special guest with us tonight.
Special.
Also special. Joining me tonight is one and only the JB Fried Rice, co-founder and founder of the Fried Rice Corporation. He's an all-around inspirational speaker, Apple presentationer. He's TED Talk creator, Tesla visionaire, and all-around great guy.
Thank you.
Yeah. How you doing, man? Good to have you here.
Good.
That's good.
Thanks.
We're live.
Thanks.
We're live, man.
Hey guys, JB Fried Rice here.
That's the JB Fried Rice, aka my little brother, aka Jimmy Yin. We got a few of you guys out tonight. We have Bruh. I mean, is that your name? Bruh. I like the name, Bruh. It's not Bruh. It's Bruh. We got Yevson said he'd be back later. We got Steph Ver. Hello. I like how you wrote hello. I've never seen that. Steph Ver says hello. Let me turn off this background music. First and foremost, please let me know how the sound is going. We always like to check to see if the sound's good. We'll switch on over to my screen. This is Jibby's screen that you guys see in front of you. He's drawing his OC. Such a handsome man.
Very.
Look at those arms. If only I could get that cut. Good day, Frankly, always back again. So we're just gonna be drawing tonight, hanging out, shooting the poopers. Yeah, please. Frankly, always on the freaking audio. It's an audio technician. See, he's our sound guy. He said sound is fine. And you don't know how much I appreciate that, because I hate to be 20 minutes in and being like, Jet, we can't hear you. I'm like, we just cancel the whole show, and then we've done that like 5-6 times.
Like that. Just give it.
What you drawing? What is it? Is this your OC? What's going on? Show us a little bit. What you got? What you got going so far?
I'm just trying to put on a flat right now. Nothing too crazy. I don't know.
So just
I'm so bad with color, so I'm just trying to figure this out.
Just trying out a little sketch for fun right now.
I was sketching. Me, Jet and I were chatting for a little bit before this, and we just decided to stream. But yeah, so far my process. Let's see if I can find my
Show us those sexy sketches.
Some sketches. So this is original sketch. Nothing too fancy.
Oh, that's a solid sketch.
And then decided to clean it up. You can find that.
Nice.
Clean it up a little bit, and then
nice.
Now
Like a trading card, dude.
Going in, adding colors.
Ooh, I like those shapes. Very strong.
The red background is the.
What brush did you use?
I just use an ink brush and the dent.
Give me that brush.
That brush package. You get a Gumroad. What's that Gumroad?
Oh, that Gumroad though. Eventually, this month we're working on a brush package, so keep an eye out for that. Should come out with this later, early next month. Hope everybody's doing good out there. We know we have like a little bit of a kind of a situation going on around with this coronavirus thing. Just stay inside, wash your hands every time you touch stuff. Make sure it's already washed. If you wash your hands, you're protecting everybody else because you're not transmitting what you got.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I think that's how it works. I'm not a doctor, but it's like, no shit. No shit. But I mean, like, I look at it like this: if you're washing your hands, you're protecting others because once
Yeah.
your hands are clean, you're not transmitting anything. You're touching things. So if you're touching things that already have stuff on it, then that's the other
Bueno.
kid's fault. That's a bunch of lame people's fault. Not washing their hands. Aside from that, everything's good.
We're just gonna be here, drawn.
Let me draw it more
Before you
often
get-
on the, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna switch on over to what I have here. So, right now I'm trying to work out a Final Fantasy piece. I'm just working on different sketches for each character, just overlaying them on top of each other, trying to create a composition of the drawing. Hey, look at this, how smooth that is. Wow, I have it sharing on OBS. Yes, let's shrink this OBS down. That's nice. Okay. Yeah, no lag at all. It's really feels really nice. So I'm trying to draw Kate Sid right now. Kate Sid. You gotta go up. You gotta look at these shapes here. So I've got this full centered facing cloud, Tifa at an angle, Barrett at an angle, Yuffie with the action, hand straight on coming at you. I was trying to think maybe I should put over hand over here, but that's like really centered. There could be something there because it's like nothing's going on there. So maybe I could move her hand there. But I really like this centered hand thing. Oh no, so we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Don't stress about it.
We'll figure it out as we go.
It's okay, big brother.
The main thing that I'm trying to accomplish in this sketch here is how to keep the sketches as simple as possible using really simplified shapes. And it's a lot more difficult than it looks. A lot more difficult because I have a tendency to try to complicate and actually draw like anatomy and muscles and stuff. What's more important is the basic shape, and I'm trying to learn. The more I look at Jimmy's sketches, I'm like he keeps these lines.
No, I'm
really
lazy
simplified.
and I don't know anatomy.
Well, it's honestly very helpful, I think.
Just do what you know. Pretend like you know stuff, and then you'll get hard.
Oh yeah, I did that too much, and it ends up hurting. It ends up hurting because you know why?
Why? Why, Bang Jet?
Well, because I think what happens is you end up slowing yourself down because if you don't know like what it is that's making you do so many strokes, or you're not being conscious of your process, it can hinder your flow. And I'm trying to pick up techniques that will actually make it more efficient. And this is one of the things. It's like, no, don't worry about details. Keep it nice and simp.
Keep it nice and simple.
Keep it nice and simp. And you can get a lot across just by keeping things simp. You know what I'm saying?
I know what I'm saying.
Like a circle and a shape, that should be enough for composition. You don't need to worry about any of the details. That's just extra.
That is extra.
That is extra. Like ear. Done. Move on. See how fast it was? Bow. Other people can do these sketches in 3 hours, 8 hours. I'm like so envious. But don't get envious. Get even. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, Z says, preach on, brother. You gonna waste time if you don't know what's slowing you down. So complicating things will. Ugh.
Agree. Agree 100%.
We'll end up holding you back. We'll end up holding you back. You don't want to have these things that you think are okay. Like, you know what? I'm just gonna wing it here and there, wing it here and there, wing it here and there. Eventually, it eats up the whole overall time that it takes to do something. See, there I go again. Look. He's a cat. Okay, cat. Okay, we do the hot dog body. We do the jelly bean body. We do the jelly bean body. Circle feet. Yeah. Ah.
What's going on?
I don't know. I'm having.
Hey, those shapes look nice.
I'm having a stroke. I don't know what he's gonna be doing. What kind of pose? I gotta look at some. Let me go back to you real quick. I gotta look at references. Gonna look at references. This is nice. See, I can just turn away while I look for these poses. You can see what you're doing.
You can do that.
I'm taking a drink. You could do this. You could do that. The 3 people that are watching right now.
Is it just 3 people?
Damn, this is it's a very cold drink.
I'll do you one better.
Oh no, are you gonna start doing it too? No, I shifted to you. Oh, see what happens? See what happens?
Yeah. Don't deep throat water bottles.
You should deep. No man, keep it like lip distance. Finger distance. You don't want it all.
Almost died.
Ah! Hey, I'll go on 93 said Slurpee. Slurp. Yeah. Just like you. Agua.
Nice.
Agua.
All right.
I'm going back to me.
Some colors. Colors, please.
So,
let's see.
Go back to me now.
Yeah, let's go back to you.
So we have here is I've got these lines all separate colors because I wanted to organize them a bit. It's occurred to me, hey, why not just separate them by colors? So jelly bean. This cat is riding on another cat. The hell is it on? Hand there. Hand here. Hand here. Finger. Ha. 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 Problem here is cats don't have fingers. So we have to really keep those fingers blocky. Damn it, where's my reference? I didn't pull it out. I just started slurping. I forgot to pull out a reference. Oh, we're going back to Jibby. Going back to Jibby. Go back to Jibby. Damn it.
Just slurping, dude. What are you doing? Just slurping.
16-ish people are watching the Slurpee. That's frankly, fine. O says. Oh no. I'm drinking LaCroix.
I'm like coloring like a coloring book right now. Just part of it, okay? It's a foundation. I am really bad at coloring, so this is you ain't gonna see anything fancy from me.
You're doing good. That's what they like. You think we have like scholars watching? You down the line in like 2-3 years, you don't know how many like kids are watching. Like they don't even know what the hell.
The walls blazing.
They don't even know how you're drawing. Like, are you drawing on paper right now? How does this work?
Is he using a mouse?
Hey, I like ghosts. Yes, long time no see. How you been? Nui Aoki. Woo! Look at that. Mm-hmm.
Is he using a mouse?
Is he using a mouse? Yeah. Heard that one before, Jibby.
Jeebies.
Jibby.
Give me the hippie jeebies, man.
What the butt? Look at that. So I have to be on OBS in order to use the hotkeys? That sucks. Wait. Yeah, it looks like I can't press those hotkeys without it being on OBS. I guess. And I forget to pull up the freaking references again. I go back to you. Oh, there. That was stupid. What am I doing with my life? I like look up reads of stuff because you're drawing. Forget. Okay, I'm gonna pull up some references because I don't know how the cat looks. I know how cats. I'm gonna fake a cartoon cat. No scholars. Yeah, no scholars here. Just a bunch of delinquent degenerates in here.
Delinquent.
Welcome to the degenerate corner. Don't expect to get any scholarlies over here. I ain't no intellectual. I read a book in my time. What? You read a book? What's that?
Daddy, what's a book?
What's a book? That's a boogie hole. Limit Akias. What program is best to draw? It would be Clip Studio Paint. It's honestly my favorite. Thus,
Blip booty.
Clip Booty Hole.
Blip booty.
Clip Booty Hole Paint.
Clip booty hole paint. I wonder if there's like any gangbangers out there. Instead of saying like coronavirus, they call it the coronavirus because they don't pronounce C's. Hey, bro, you got the coronavirus? Nah.
You got the coronavirus. Get the Pro. I have the Pro. I've been using that in my whole entire professional career. I've not needed the EX.
When it was called Manga Studio.
Yeah. Unless you're like really if you're a pro manga artist or comic artist or an animator, then the X has the full stuff that you would really need. Otherwise, you don't need it. You don't need it. It's great. It's great. I'm like the #1 spokesman for the damn product. I swear.
For real. Yeah, I heard about it through you. Like, your first video was like, how to draw on Manga Studio.
I swear, dude. I've had so many comments in the and before no one really knew about Manga Studio, and then I started like using it all the time and just and in the
sponsor pay you.
Yeah, and I've had over 100 at least comments where it's like, hey, I bought the product. I brought Clip Studio. What do I do with this? And I get a lot of technical questions like, this is happening with the program. How do I fix this and that? And when I'm at the conventions, I'll stand up and just be like, have like a chart open and a stick, just like the Clip Studio program was invented by Mr. Watanabe Kawashima in the city of no, that was his cousin. He's from Sapporo, Japan, and he was actually okay. Anyways,
was a computer science major, so he got for doing drugs.
Do not quote. That's all a joke. That's not real. It's all fake.
Cool thing.
No slander.
Dad.
No slander. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Story goes though, I did get contacted by the creator himself on DeviantArt. He was asking for some artwork for promotional stuff, and I was like, hey man, sure, no problem, that'd be awesome, please, anything. And then I was like, wait a second, I'm preaching to people, you should charge something. So I just said, hey man, can I at least get like a CD key or something? And he's like, never heard back. I was like, oh wow. And I still support the program.
Yeah, it's a good program.
It is. Maybe he just didn't know what the hell I was asking for.
Pixel pushing. I gotta stop pixel pushing.
What are you talking about, man?
Pixel pushing.
You gotta keep on drawing. That's what you gotta do, because
Pixel potion.
Because I need to pull up this cat reference. I don't know where.
Still?
I don't even know where the references are. Where did
God.
I put them? Oh, there you are. Hi.
Wrong with you, man?
Hi.
Shoot.
Ikimasu. Hi.
What you doing,
Ikimasu.
dude?
Hi. Ikimasu. Hi. Ikimasu. Hi.
What you
Iki.
doing?
Actually, I thought I saved them all. Like, I guess I don't have them.
Okay.
Show.
Man, are you talking straight from my hood? LJKJK. I heard that a lot in New Mexico. Oh, the blip booty paint?
What the blip booty hole painting?
Where all the ladies? Sephiroth is there.
What?
It says, where are the ladies?
Sephiroth. This is not what I signed up for. You lied, Jettyjetshow. I know they expect one thing and they're just like,
Yeah. Dude. You been lying to your fans like that, man.
I know. Sorry, I love you guys. I love you.
Find your dang cat.
I did. I'm working on it.
Find your freaking cat.
See, stick hands. Okay. Should I switch over to booty holes? I mean,
A booty hole paint. Oh,
I'm sorry,
yes.
you guys. This is Did I say this channel is not for kids? I mean,
your drawings are.
here's the thing. I go to conventions and I do see a lot of kids, and I do offer like actual like educational material for them to learn from. But yeah, check out the YouTube. Go on. Just make sure you ask your parents for permission when you're watching the live streams.
Okay, you have another question. It's art related. You ready?
No, you take it.
I don't. It's for you specifically.
Okay, go ahead. I'm joking.
I like. Fairpun HXH says, "Hi, in your paintings, you use a lot of colors and they seem random, but work so well together. To learn that, except learning about color theory and forms, what else is useful?" What?
Ooh. What else is useful other than color theory and
Is there anything else besides color theory and form?
another one would be
Atmosphere.
I would say watercolor techniques.
Yeah, you
Watercolor.
use a lot of watercolor techniques.
Yeah, the idea behind a lot of my colors are from the traditional watercolor and like just oil and gouache. What?
Kind of just throw it on there.
Yeah, the first thing I do, I like to do is to unify the colors by just throwing down a flat color, very muted, very very gray. It can be a slight hue tint, and it can just be gray itself. It doesn't have to be like any color at all. And then you just overlay the colors on top of them, not with blending overlay mode, but painting actual colors on top of that. This is not a waving. That doesn't look like a hello. Let's get a hello going. Yeah. Chappelle.
Yeah.
This cat looks kind of weird. Yeah.
This cat looks weird. That cat looks weird.
Let's figure out this head position. Yeah, like that. Cause I wanna contrast the position of her head in this way, so his position would be that way. I could do it like this. That would work too. Yeah. This reminds me of a Mughal.
Wow.
A Mughal. So yeah, we're just here chilling, drawing. I hope you guys are drawing with us. That'd be fun. Let me know what you guys are drawing right now. If you are drawing, you guys working on something.
We should do like drawing reviews. Unless that's too much.
Oh my god, Jim! Don't give them ideas.
All right, yeah. I lied. Y'all didn't hear anything.
You didn't hear nothing.
You ain't hear nothing.
Mm.
Shoot,
Sure. Shit.
shoot. Don't be talking to me like that, fool.
Shit. Shit, man.
You mad at that? You mad at that?
Little pound day.
I don't know.
Little pound day.
Y'all proud of me, kid. Was that English? Yes.
Little pound day.
Yeah, huh? On day.
Little pound day.
Yeah, huh? On day.
Some people are confused. You gotta look at Waterboy, and then Live to Fight Another Day. There, I said it. Live to Fight Another Day, Waterboy. He's like, I think they won. They lost the football match, and then he's just really depressed. He's really depressed. Watch the Waterboy. Just watch it, and then like, yeah, just watch it. Live on day. Live on day. Like what? What did he say?
What did you say? On day.
I thought he was really cool to be like sympathetic like that. Very,
Yeah.
just very caring and friendly to warm. It's a warm guy. Check him out. Okay, we'll draw like that, and we'll draw ears like this. Ears?
Okay. I hate color. I'm pretty sure Jet sold his soul years ago. Hence why he's a degenerate. Oh, yeah.
So
Damn. You straight, you degenerate. Dude.
I know I am. Degenerate.
Hey, fool. You degenerate.
Evil. Evil.
Hey, fool.
Drawing while an art master is performing and miss his talent in active action live? No thanks. What? I'm confused. I need translations for that.
You gotta see the context. I've been drawing character development right now. Been so lazy. A friend is graduating soon, so I'm drawing him something. It's Corona time. No, they're just talking about what they're doing. It's Corona time. No college anymore, and yet tons of projects to finish. Give me my drawing time, Bizak. But like, is it more easy to draw anime faces than human ones? Uh, yes. How do you want to answer this?
Yes.
Yes. It's just that's it. Yes.
Yes.
How?
Yes. Anime is like shorthand for a lot of. It is human faces. It's just stylized.
So you still gotta know a human face to be able to draw.
Yeah, and it's a very broad range of styles when you talk anime. Like there's
some realistic looking faces,
Mhm.
like Ghost in a Shell, that looks basically just like human faces.
Yeah.
But then you can go crazier.
Pokemon.
Look at like Pokemon or like I don't know, like
more realistic. Like
stock.
So yeah, there's a lot of there's a range of styles. I think anime more so is the genre is more so the
It's more like a medium, you know.
Yeah.
It's a form.
Yeah, because when you try to do anime, you like for example, like Castlevania using a more Eastern style of drawing that doesn't look anime, but it seems like they are trying to do anime. And the anime itself is really more of like an animation process, and also yeah, it's a really weird topic to discuss.
But in the end, it's just however you want it to be, you know.
Whatever you want to be.
Since, barriers are coming down now, you don't really think about it as like this is anime and this is not anime.
Yeah. Melapa all day.
Fine. On day.
Melapa all day.
Just do you, boo boo.
Oh, do you, boo boo?
Just do you, boo boo. However you want.
Do you, boo boo?
Do you, boo boo.
Do
You
you,
wanna
boo?
draw anime? Draw anime. You wanna draw anime inspired with like a little Disney? Then do that.
Yeah.
You draw. You wanna draw time like Jet here? Then become a degenerate freak.
Semi-real. Man, I'm gonna read that. You wanna read that? Take the old
Damn,
reads.
it's not time. How people typing so much?
There's no. What time is it?
What is it like 4 o'clock for me right now? I don't know how
we
to
can't
read.
keep. We can't keep up with that.
I wish I knew how to read.
I ain't trying to read right now, man. Damn. Should have never came on.
I'm gonna read. I'm gonna try it.
Okay.
I'm gonna try it.
Okay.
Damn if they had wild apart.
What? What's vanity to vanity? That is not helpful at all.
Okay, I read drawing while an art master is performing.
Yeah. Sure, but can't meet the compliment. Just, hurry up, read my question. Read it.
I can't.
Damn it.
No.
Shake it off.
Why you do this? Why? Okay.
I'm out of here. Oh shit. Welcome to the Thejettyjetshow.
Harkush says, "Am I watching The Sims?" That's how they speak. It's like gibberish.
Oh yeah. Keep him glob him garb. Forfeit can't have torse.
Okay.
Ugh.
Okay.
Shoot, this guy's way to the right. He's too far to the right. Gotta shrink him out anymore.
Okay.
Oh, what?
All right. Drawing while an art master is performing and misses talent in action live? No thanks. Oh, that's sweet. Dushan. Okay. I tried to draw Princess Kaguya in realistic. I'm still working on that. Princess Kaguya, the Ghibli movie, or was it the
Lupin.
Naruto?
Naruto.
Okay. I have so many whips. Yeah. I actually like realism. Just suck at it. Anime faces is simplification of human ones, so it's necessarily easier. Yes.
It's simplified and also idealized.
Mm-hmm.
Simplifies idealized. Not always, because sometimes you'll have like Shin-chan, which is not ideal. Just cartoony. Like you can, like technically, like Peanuts with Snoopy. You know Snoopy, guys. Snoopy goes way back. Snoopy or even Mickey. That could be considered anime. I mean, it's just the lines are all blurred. There's
like some anime that's just way out there, but I guess it's just in Japanese, so people still call it.
I think it's a cultural thing. That's I think where it breaks down to, because when you have the Japanese studio do something, it's gonna look very like it's got the personality of, you know, of what anime is. It's like a personality trait more so than an actual style, because you can try to mimic it, but yeah, there's a science to it. I was gonna do a whole entire video based off of it, but I was like, nah, I think that's lame, man. Just do what you want to do. Just do it. People trying to delineate things and make science out of it. It's like, ugh.
Yes.
It's not that complicated.
Agree.
Like a lot of cliches and a lot of the more superficial aspects of anime gets taken out of context, and then they'll do them, these archetypal tropes, like these little gimmicks in their style, and they'll throw it in and then expect it to be anime and say, hey, this is anime. Or if, like, anytime you draw big old sparkly eyes, all of a sudden it's anime. It's like, not anime. Like, it's really not. It's not anime. It ain't. I mean, you watch any of the Ghibli films, and they're all gonna be like, I think they pride themselves on being like that outlier. But when you look at it as a whole, it reads as anime. You're like, oh, this is it. This is anime. It's got that Japanese cultural feel in just the way, like the way somebody speaks or walks. You know, it's like it's a personality thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. All right.
All right. Moving on.
Yeah. Next question.
Trying to draw this Final Fantasy.
Let's try to be fair here.
Maybe smaller.
Sucks. Anime rules. Actually, let's just look at it. Anime faces. Alright, read that already. Yes.
I think that's balanced.
Like a lot of things, like this on Dushin. Anime faces are simplified because for a minute of animation, you have to draw the same face in different angles like 1,000 times. Yeah, you know, it's
I mean,
limitation.
yeah.
It's a style built on limitations,
There you
like
go.
a lot of things. So
Yeah, it's not just animation either. It's actually manga too. Manga itself. Mangas run on like it's shorthand for mangas because the series can span so far and long. I mean, that it's not like 20 pages and you're done. It's like a chapter. Like a whole entire manga book volume would be like it spans several chapters. So there's just like tons and tons of drawings and pages in just one of these books, and to get through them, you gotta shorthand it. Man, what the hell, man? Oh, okay, you got it. Moving things around too much. Okay, there. Okay.
Okay, yeah, a lot of people here tend to agree that like anime is just a simplified art form. It's nothing concrete.
Yeah.
And there's a middle ground. A lot of styles, like Final Fantasy, especially if you look at like the movies. Nobody would look at that at first glance and be like, "Oh," and compare it to like big eyes, glitter.
So you'd be surprised, and I think that's where the contention or where the problem happens when somebody comes across that and says, "Hey, that's anime." I've had teachers do that. You know, like when they'll see like a 3D rendering of like Final Fantasy, for example, or an MMO video game. They'll look at that and say anime because of its Eastern aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
But it's far from it. It's like, what
Right.
the hell are you talking about? Is it a part of a manga? Is it part of an animation? Or is it just the way the characters, the designers preferred them to look?
Okay.
The aesthetic of it. It has nothing to do with anime itself in its very wishy-washy definition. very. That's why I like to say it's just such a broad spectrum of styles that.
There are people who like current filmmakers who still look up to like Akira, like
Yeah,
something
a lot.
nice. Like you look at it like it's anime, but it's,
What's the guy who created Avatar and Alita?
uh,
He's like
yeah,
anime.
James Cameron.
Yeah, James.
Cameron.
He's like the
He
anime
like
savior.
have like a picture of him on set where he's like wearing a Evangelion shirt. That's
Oh,
pretty
is he? Yeah.
cool.
See, it's a good man. He gets it. He gets it. Oh yeah, I'm getting to see. This is what I mean by sketching. I'm trying to do anatomical features for chest, rib cage, shoulder, and I guess we can do this. Wow, this oil spill technique. We can do that, but is it efficient? Part of me says no, but what I just did was, I think, sufficient. Sufficient.
Someone said you didn't do a 3/4 head female tutorial.
See, I don't want this redundantness of this head here and then this head here. So I'm like,
Ooh, that's some nice shapes you got going on there.
thank you. Yeah, I try to keep it to that Disney or that traditional Marvel Comics technique where they use a lot of spheres and circles to keep things, and say like, you know what, this is the key, this is the answer, because it's a lot easier to read than like than if you were to draw like detailed sketches. So my assumption is that if I were to do that in these sketches, I would save time. But it's like sometimes it saves time, sometimes it's just trying to do it is self-defeating because I'm wasting time trying to do it when I could just do one of these oil spill sketches. That's what I call oil spills, because it's like spilling. It's just bloop 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 bloop. It's just like oil. And yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to learn how to do this kind of more simplified sketch. It's harder than it looks. It's like restraining yourself and being more calculated, being more deliberate with every stroke. Like, okay, circle. Okay, face.
Circle.
Okay, triangle. Okay, move on. Like, and then circle for body. Like, don't think about anything else. Keep it really, almost like placeholders. Just everything's a placeholder. You have another state where you're gonna try to put out some more detail. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I think I need to have his head tilted up though. Because she's looking down. I'm gonna have him tilted up. See, if it was tilted down, it would be like this. Shit, he got goggles. Who can tell me this guy's name? He's got the goggles. See? See, that's downward facing. But she's downward facing. And his is kind of upward facing. So we can change the orientation of that just by changing the angle of this. Now you're like, yeah. But it's starting to become redundant when you do that. So it's like, repeating patterns. You don't want it too much. He's gonna be perfectly side viewing. She's going this way. She's 3/4. He's up. Or I could draw him like slightly facing away. That'd be kind of cool. I don't ever do that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you can capture the silhouette and know who it is, then it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, I'll turn him away a little bit because, I mean, it'll definitely pull attention away from him and give it to the other guys. You know, it's kind of a side thought character, like.
Side thought.
He's a side. He's a side thought. Side thought. He's got his hand up here because he's going to be holding a stick, keeping this nice diagonal in the drawing. Diagonals are great for keeping things. That's starting to repeat with this shape here now. Making things cohesive. I think this is the best line. No. Hand here. Hand here. What we got here, man? We got a lot of people going crazy. What time is it for everybody? What's going on, you guys?
Probably like
is
Europe or something. I don't know.
European times. How's you guys doing? Welcome to the show.
European.
Annie Mays. Thunder. What's up, Thunder? Long time
Any
no.
tips on drawing 3-point perspective? Sorry.
3-point perspective. Any tips on it?
Yeah.
Any point. Okay. So first of all, I want to get down the principles of perspective. Once you do that, everything's mostly eyeballed. You just get the 3 points. You have 1, 2, right? You have the square. Beep. Beep beep. Beep beep. Beep 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 beep. Now. Beep beep. Beep. Let's do a 3-point perspective here. And then here. Shoot, isn't that? Is that 2? Yeah, that's 3 points because it's also going like this. You have 1 down here. And then you have that. So now it's also going down. It's not just coming at. It's not just going at us, but it's going away from us. So, well, I mean, my tip really is just try to keep the lines consistent. Like, if this line is gradually changing in directions, it has to be more accentuated on the base than in the middle section, and then the top section the least. And it's just an illusion, right? It's not like someone's gonna take a ruler out and be like, wait a second, this line's not meeting the vanishing point. You know, it's just yeah. So if you can just kind of like, if you're doing a shape, say for example, a pose, you know, like upward facing or downward facing, they're technically the same thing, just we're looking at a different perspective. Things get smaller going down. If we're looking from below, then things will get smaller going above, and things will get smaller going down if you're looking from on top. For the most part, I'm just winging it, like eyeballing most of the things. It doesn't have to be, unless you're doing like actual buildings and stuff. You want to make those lines are gonna. Oh yeah, I was gonna show you, like, if you have lines like this, and then you have this line being exaggerated down here. That's a very sharp turn angle, and this less up here. If you have this one like this way, like repeating itself, then it, or like having it straight, it's conflicting with the other ones, and it starts to flatten your drawing. You just kind of have to follow that set of type of thinking, that form of thinking, that way of thinking. Yeah, my advice is just draw a lot of buildings. A lot of boxes. Feel me?
A lot of people tend to have like problems with drawing characters. Like they have trouble breaking it down into like perspective, and a lot of times end up turning out pretty stiff and not as organic. What are your tips on that?
Ah, that's a good one because I was actually struggling with that on this one because they're all kind of free floating, and I want them to have them within the same plane. So I started off drawing multiple characters and trying to keep them. Actually, I have them right here. Let me show you the other one. The one that I did from the last stream. This is what I had, but I felt like it was a little stiff. I was like, at this stage, I was like, okay, gotta start over. This is what we did from the last stream. So we're trying to make him follow a perspective. So they can't be really eye level, right? They can't. Cloud can't be eye level because he's shorter than Barrett. He's much shorter. So if he was eye level, he technically is already, kind of. So he's kind of floating off the ground by like 5 or 6 inches. If you have it like accurately, then he should be like right here. Then they're kind of on the same plane. To make sense of that, let's like say, for example. But before I move forward with the demo, like the characters don't. That doesn't matter. What takes priority is composition. This is the design part of it. It helps to just to sell the image because it's gonna be cropped on the bottom, and I want them to have that nice triangle composition. When you draw a box, let's say this box. Let's just say 3 boxes. So there's one. You can draw another one. Okay, let's say this box is at this height here, like this. The next one would be Cloud. So we would follow that line right here like this. So that would be him right here. Where would his feet lie? It would be right here, like here, like this. That's if they were exactly the same height. And then the third one would be right here. So what I have going on right now is it's like this. Not like this. This is if everybody was the same height. So Barrett is actually a little bit taller, so he's gonna be right here like this. He's a bit taller. That's where Barrett is. And Tifa's shorter than Cloud. Not by much though. Not in my head anyway. So we're gonna cut it off right here. And that's gonna assume. So that's where the triangles are. We would draw, like for example, if we had the head, right? The head is here, following along those center. That's not a good example. But let's just keep moving forward. So this is this is accurate, but it doesn't look good for a design. Like everybody's like offset, and if they were gigantic heads, they would be like you wouldn't see Cloud's head. He'd be like, what? Why'd I get it cut off? You know. So on the design spectrum, on a design point of view or position, it wouldn't look nice. So this is what I've done with Sketch. So your question was, how do you get them to look right? Because drawing a character, and what was it again? Say it.
Perspective to make it look more organic, like tips. You don't have to draw it, just kind of like tips. And
okay. Tips to make drawing characters in perspective. Got it.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Because it's a stepping stone. This is kind of how you would make it inorganic, just to understand perspective. So everybody's floating off the ground so that their heads would be more aligned with each other. That's kind of what I've got here. But the details were getting a little dumb, like stiff, and I wanted the lines to be a little looser. So I said, let's just slow it down, simplify the shapes, make some stronger shapes, and then work on the composition too. So as far as perspective, getting it to look organic,
I think you got it. Like, you answered it pretty well so far.
No, I mean, I answered the first part of it. The first part of it is practicing characters like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you draw a character like this, you know that you're gonna follow. Everything's very simple. Like even if, like for example, you had an arm here, like this, you can drop them out. You drop it forward like this. That's another arm. Very. And you can follow the cylinders along those areas. And like, yes, this is a hand. This is a hand. But it's very stiff because you're following these guidelines and you're following. So how would you make it organic? You would first of all start rotating things.
You kind of have to do like follow the same like points, but just kind of move the. I don't know how to explain it. You gotta have to learn how to twist the cube in space.
Yeah, so twisting cube in space, exactly. So this cube can be.
Yeah. And using that, you can't really look at like horizon lines or anything. You kind of have to go off on your own.
Yeah, breaking the shapes of that. So the top cube can do this. Well, the bottom cube can do this, for example. So now you have a leg that does this, and then the torso faces this way. So now it's got a rotation, and you follow along that, and this arm can not just be straight, but get that an angle. And again, this arm's doing this. Pull it, like it's a lot of information just going like beep, beep, drawing. Where's the button for drawing? That's the answer. Hit the button for drawing. And that would be kind of you're sculpting it, but it's still based off the same fundamental idea of these rotations and blocks. But I think the most important thing first is to try to draw things straight on, like this, dividing it. That's a lot of information. That's a lot for one night.
Ugh. Can you push it over here?
What?
Can you share my screen?
Yeah. Am I sharing it already?
No, it's on yours.
Okay, good. I'm like, holy shit, I wasn't showing any of my screen at all. Okay, go ahead.
So, like, a lot of people, they tend to wonder, like, how do you draw a character kind of in that perspective, where you're looking at the character from, like, a bird's view angle. And then it's all the same concept, really, where the horizon line would be like up here, and then people will be like, "Wow, how do you draw this guy like where he's like standing on some crap?" And it's like, well, at his rawest form, it's gonna be stiff. You're not really adding any type of elements to the perspective just yet.
Yeah.
Just trying to figure out, this is where he's standing.
Yeah, what plane he's on.
This is his plane. And until you figure this out, until you're able to do this without, like, struggling, like, he's also, like, flexing. And then you kind of have to think, like, okay, the horizon line's over here, and there's probably another horizon line, like, all over here or something. Trying to figure out, because in the end, this is also just a more complicated version of a box. Same thing. Just put like a freaking. He's standing in front of like a refrigerator.
Got that refrigerator going on.
Refrigerator.
I like that.
Refrigerator, dude.
This is a classic art lesson right here.
Then, all right, let's draw another guy. I'm not that good at this, but let's try to draw another guy standing next to him. All right. So he's over here. Same thing. Simplify it. Think about the shapes. Let's say they're lovers. This guy's holding his hand.
Oh shit.
Same thing. Think about the plane. They're standing right there.
Yeah. Die. That's a complicated picture, but it's very simple.
It's very simple. It's just
I think what it comes down to making things look organic. Did you say organic? This word, or what would you say?
organic. You just kind of have to like same thing, same concept,
I
but
think what it comes down to is you have to understand the fundamental principle of perspective. When things are off, even in a simple picture, then the whole drawing is gonna look weird.
right.
Something if it's off the wrong plane, so you got to follow the planes in a 3D environment like this, like you're drawing.
Mhm.
You have to be able to visualize it in that 3D sense. A dynamic pose, that's where you're going to next level. See,
Yeah. Dude, squatting over here. He's still in perspective, kind of. But then, about that. Just a big old box.
what we got here?
Uh, Pretty much. And you got like buildings and buildings behind him. Just put a, say he's like he ran out of toilet paper. He's like taking a dump outside. He got a little poop coming out like there.
No, no, no.
Like, bro,
Okay.
I got poop.
Oh no, we gotta move back. We gotta moving on. Moving on. So poop started showing up, so we have to change. Poo poo.
Same, same,
Same, same, same, same, same.
same.
So what are people talking about here? Yeah, I'm out of a job without a tablet and funds are tight. Seriously, I appreciate the tips.
Just talking about. I have A6 110 Pro. Yes, I remember using a Huion. That was like my first tablet. It served me well till I threw it across the room, and it still didn't break.
What?
Oh,
Why'd you do that?
jeez, huh? I didn't do it. I was joking. I wish I did. I wanted to a few times.
You wish
Just
you did. What?
wish I did. Bada bada boom, bada do.
I think that's
Yeah,
all of them. Putting
yeah,
some details down
got
here.
it. Got it.
Yeah, I think anytime the character's gonna look weird in perspective is because there's something off with the structure of the perspective itself. It's just keep it simple and slightly like
Twist around the
like
hips.
Jimmy,
Twist around.
like just like you lift up an arm, bend an arm, and then just follow that same
Twist it. You have to like can't really
slow.
follow the horizon lines all the time. You have to really figure it out in your head
Oh yeah,
eventually.
yeah. When you have one lay down, so I'm visualizing kind of like if this is where he is, then his shoulder line should be here, and her shoulder line is here, so
Kind of like
they're equal. And he's forward
like
facing, so that's gonna be straight.
it's kind of like you fill in you lay out the map for it, and
Yeah.
like anything in between it should be like correct. Like say you already placed the shoulder, the hip, and the feet. You already laid out the perspective, right? So you just kind of have to play around with it and use your eye most of the time. A lot of it is using your eye.
It basically follows the same structures that you lay down. You whatever you lay down first, it'll guide you to your next set of lines and structures. Start following the bad ups.
The bad apps. Mm.
Okay, I think I'll put in some details for this kid here, and then
That's good. That's good. That's good.
I don't know. Is it good?
I don't know.
I don't know. Is it good?
It's all good, G.
It's all good.
It's all good, G.
It's more of a square type of composition.
Ask people. Ask people what shows they're watching right now. Hey guys, what shows are you watching right now?
What shows you guys watching right now?
Anything good?
I started watching Castlevania, and I had to stop because I was like, okay, this is a
Oh,
dumpster fire.
no, it's world-class animation.
Oh, that's what I heard. One of the critics was complaining about the story, and that was mostly what I complained about. I mean, the animation is really
Legendary.
it's really rough, but I can pass on that. It's fine. I mean, it hurts my head sometimes, but I can give that a pass as long as the story is good. The story is so bad, so bad. I'm like, this written by like a freaking grade school. Like it's here's the thing. I grew up with Castlevania, and the first season was great. So I had high expectations after the first season. I was like, yeah. And I was like, the animation is kind of rough, but you know they'll improve. They'll improve. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. But it wasn't improving. It wasn't improving, and then the story got slower and dumber, and dumber. So I was like, I just had to stop watching it. I'm like, I'm not gonna waste my time. I'm not gonna waste my time on this. It's a lot of contrived things. A lot of things is just like, what? Why would you make that decision? That doesn't. It's not very rational. Like I can't relate with that. That's not human. That's not a human response. Can't relate. Not even like the action scenes are good. I'm like,
Oh, Jet, any thoughts on Has Been Hotel? I don't know what that is. Do you know what that is?
oh no,
Oh, yeah, I don't really know what that is.
is that a show?
I guess.
I hope
It's
so.
on
I
Netflix.
hope so. Not dealing with the Corona thing, because I'm sorry I'm not up to date with that. I'm following everything mostly closely, but not the Has Been Hotel. So I got these shapes here. I'm gonna make it keep consistently like this. Follow that diagonal shape. See if we can make that work. That's too gnarly. That S is too gnarly. What are they saying? What are they saying here? Hey! Oh, so many layers. Ugh. Yeah, there are a lot of layers. One for each character. I don't like that. I'll just keep like this. It's fine. Let's put some details down. There's actually a faster way to find which characters where. I just forgot. If you press the layer button or the lasso button, I have it set to L. I think your default is K for Clip Studio. But if you want to just find which layer things are on, you can use your lasso button and then hold on to Command or Control if you're using PC, and hold Shift, and you can select that object. So if I want to edit this, it would be right there. If I wanted Severus, then I just lasso his eye, and it jumps to him. Wasting time this whole time was no reason. Like if I wanted to, you don't have to be on lasso. You can actually be on move. So that's even better. I'm wasting time. What the hell? Severus,
Debros.
Severus, hey, Severus. Wasting time this whole time. I'm not liking this guy's position for his staff. Not because it's doing the same thing Yuffie's thing is doing, and it's like it's very repetitive. It's not bad actually. It's not bad. It's kind of cool. Got that there, and her arms doing this. Yeah, that's actually kind of a cool compositional type of thing. Okay, Corona-chan's YouTube animation. It's a series about hell and its peeps. Oh. Oh no, and its peeps. Hell and its peeps. All the people in hell, you're saying? Ooh, spooky, spooky. You like ghosts? I like ghosts as that. Okay, let's draw some eyeballs. How much time we have on this here? Are we on your screen or my screen?
Put on your screen, dude.
Let's go to your screen.
It's nothing crazy.
Oh, 1 hour and 24. And there's Jibbies.
Filter. I'm gonna mess around with the color a little bit.
Okay. What we got here? Check it out. It's a YouTube animation series. Interesting. Westworld for the win. We watched. I like Westworld actually. I just didn't. It was too hard to try and find all the episodes for free. I know it's on Hulu, but I couldn't. I was like, I don't want to deal with looking for things for free, so I just stopped. It was really good. Alright, so I'm going to sketch out Cloud's, some of Cloud's details, and then we'll call it a night. That's it.
Yeah.
A little simple stream. Little streamaroo. Strimple streams. Okay. Height. Let's draw his hairline right here.
Hairline.
We could start with his eye, but getting his hairline might help figure out the rest of his other shapes, like his eyes. Getting an idea for just laying eyes like out in the open. It's just a little difficult sometimes. Let's do that starfish hair. Drawing him from above, getting the starfish hair to look right. It's a little tricky. So I think of things like starfishes in 3D space, like starfish. This whole section just be a starfish that spirals out like this. And then imagine these forms wrapping outwards and towards us and away from us. Which one would be the one that's coming most towards us? Which one would be going the outside layer? So if we were trying to draw like spiky ball, spike ball. And sometimes I'll draw some crosshatch lines to help direct the traffic, the planes. Help to figure out these planes. Now, if I were to do this straight on, if you would like be straight on where he's eye level, then drawing the shapes would be so easy. So easy. But if I were to try to draw the back hair if I were to try to draw it like this is the classic hair. That was my stomach. My stomach farted, okay? Okay, so if I were to follow that same thing, that would mean the back of his head has a long hair. That's the back plane over here. And that's incorrect. That large shape comes from here. So we have to imagine that shape coming out of here using the eraser, and that's as high as that would should go, and the back area doesn't necessarily have to have hair going on back here, but if you wanted, you can. So just simplifying those cones is the key. We're at 3D models. What do you think about 3D models of Clipstudio? I think they're great. I just don't use them. I think it's a lot faster to just draw them. And that's why I don't use them. Yeah, they're a little cumbersome to try to maneuver. Especially when I was trying to use it, I had a slower, might be faster now. I was trying to use the models when I had a slower PC. So it wasn't working. I was like, nah, man. Oh, shoot. I got hair all over the place. Alright, so all this hair is starting to get in the way. Damn it. Let's undo this. Making too many strokes. And this brush size, I could shrink the brush size to make it less messy.
You make too many strokes.
Yeah. Jimmy, shut up. Jimmy. I'm still deciding whether to make it more cartoony style or more realistic, or a blend of between. Yeah, the strokes are too thick. Makes it very difficult to add on new information, so I'm trying to use a thinner line. It's like the back of his head over there. This section here is tricky. So I'm like, how do I do that? It's supposed to go back into space. Oof. But it's hard. If it goes back into space, then damn it. That's fine. Well, that's fine. We'll put a spike there. Wasting time. Let's turn off the other guys. You got the sniffles, Jimmy.
Yeah, it's cold here.
Okay. So trying to draw this. Let's go into his eyes. The hair's still bugging me. Anyways, what we got here? Oh shoot, we got some Japanese going on.
Nihonjin.
Final Fantasy 7 no kaku? I don't know if that's right. Sorry. Desu ka? Hai. So desu ne.
そうですね。
クラウドの something カラド見えてるんだろう見えて can you see something? I don't know if you want to see something. I don't understand. I can't read the kanji. I used to at one point.
Yeah.
Okay. 見えてる見えないよ見えないすみませんでもわかりません
すみません。わかりません。
Wait. Xbox Jim Carrey eat a pear, ham and cheese, Sephiroth. Just quote anime. お前は死んでる。These rough draft lines are getting in the way. You know, I think I forgot. I was supposed to do all these clean air lines on another layer. That's what I was supposed to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa
snap!
Whoa snap. You messed
Snap.
up.
Oh snap. Okay, let's try that right
Should
now.
read the comments. Nothing, I just teach Japanese.
You have to sing it like the Sephiroth song. How do you Cloud's hairstyle from overseas? I think you... Oh! 見えてるんだろう見えてるんだろう
Trying to read
どうやってどうやって
read the Gene.
I don't know. すいませんできないHow do you do it from overseas? Man, we do it just like you guys. We put Gatsby hair wax in.
You use Gatsby?
Yeah.
Still use Gatsby? I just bought some like last week. I haven't used it since high school.
It's a good one.
I'm like, trying. Still as I remembered.
It smells so good.
It's like candy, dude. I was gonna eat that shit. Eat that stuff.
How dare you?
How dare you? Eat like groceries.
Alright, let's work through this a little faster. We lost some time on this one. Let's just hint at it, okay? Let's just hint at it. Oh, it's flipped. It's flipped and his head's crooked. Ah. Oh. Oh, it's not crooked. It's just angled. Ah.
Oh. cloud staring at you.
You guys stop watching. It's too much pressure.
Put it on me then. I'm just drawing anime girl.
That's
I
true.
changed my.
It's true, but I said I'd finish this. Let's go to anime girl. Let's go to anime girl. Okay. Yeah, maybe
Like
overhead.
bad anime girl. Classic.
Oh, in perspective is what he's saying. How to draw Cloud's head. Like overview. That's probably what he was trying to say.
Probably.
There you go. Cloudの髪が難しすぎる。
Cloudの
とっても難しいです。書きます。大嫌い。
で、put on me. Shoot. Shoot.
大変。
大変です。
ちゃんと書けません。手伝ってお願いします。Yeah, with the camera from above. Ooh. カメラ上
Chimera?
上見える上から見ます Okay, I think that's what you're trying to say. 上から from above 見る is to look, so you say. 見える Did you study Japanese?
Yeah, in college.
You did.
In college.
You did, huh? Slam bam.
Not good at it. Studied a little bit in college, you know what I'm saying?
クラウドの紙は大変ですね。とっても難しいです。
君のマンコ
ダミ
is
うるせえ。
うるせえこのババうるせえよ。The Japanese watchers probably like, dude, this guy just said it.
おまんこです。はい、おまんこです。
マンコはすごいです。
すごいですね。
Sugar dish.
おまんこはとっても綺麗ですね。あ、そう。
So dumb.
はい。
This brush is so thin. Need thicker brush. I'm just trying to practice my
日本語をしゃべません。しゃべます。Are you guys going to play the remake in Japanese? Oh, I watch and I only watch and play in Japanese. I'd never play anything in English. I mean, it's probably going to be really good because of the budget they have. The English
dub.
Yeah, the English dub would probably be really, really good. But Japanese all the way, man. Japanese all the way. I mean, I don't want to cringe through a video show like something comes up and it's like.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You have
whatever you want. However you want, man. What the hell you want?
It's up to you, Bray.
It's up to you, man.
So, you heard Cloud screaming? No. Do
Cloud screaming?
Do I
Cloud
want to know?
screams? Cloud scream.
I don't know if I want to know. Oh, how's my day been? Been pretty good, man. Thanks for asking. It's so nice of you. Thank you.
I drank so bad.
Pretty good. It's pretty late. Just over here sketching.
Yeah, nothing too serious. Gotta figure some things out. Monkoa. I'm sorry.
You better cut that out. It's like the Japanese moderators coming in here like, what did he say?
Dude said Manko, man.
Oh my god. Dude said Manko.
Stop saying that word.
That nigga said, oh monkey wa oshiru. Oh manko to oshiri wa oishii desu ne. So
His faces are boring. I'm drawing some boring faces right now. So,
we're just mumbling. Oh shit, I almost hit the exit button for OBS. That would have been bad. Hentai lenguaje.
draw some head perspectives. Let's draw things from different angles, guys. Side. Let's do this. Bam. Make it quick. Don't think about it too hard. That's what she said. See? For guys, bam. What a lot of people don't know is like, if you're drawing a guy with a strong jawline, he wouldn't not have a pretty large cranium. That this would be kind of almost non-existent for someone with a strong jawline. It would be more flat like this. But if they were to have a weak chin, it would be more like the cranium will be a lot more prominent. So just a tip to remember. It's just so one of those weird things. You got like a so a lot of anime boys would have weak chins. You know,
What?
they're more feminine. So a lot of times they would have something like that.
Got a weak chin.
If you're more manly and got a strong chin, then
how dare you?
See, just go. Let's go in. Let's go in and just start sketching. Don't think about it too hard. All right. So you got the forehead, right? You got that nose. You got the bridge, right?
Yeah.
You got it. Got the lips. It's like a drawing tutorial nobody asked for. Oh, that's awful. Let's do it more anime.
Jibby Fried Rice asked for the rice, okay? Give us the rice.
What?
Want it fried. Better bring us that rice.
What rice? What rice? Oh my god. What rice? All right. For the eyes, I hate when people draw like eyeballs, like when they're drawing it from the side. You ever seen this one yet? Where they're drawing it like it's from the front, so it's like that. Look at my screen.
Yeah.
It bugs me so much every
Oh,
time I see that.
it looks good.
Oh, it's so weird.
It's in perspective.
Bro,
Man, give me a
perspective
break.
is like it's like the eyes are always facing forward.
Stop hating, man.
This has,
Army's gonna come after you. He said it. I ain't say it. I ain't say it, man. There we go. Damn it. I think we did a much better job my last rendition of Cloud's face.
yeah. Thick neck, cause he's buff. Can't have no simps around here.
All right, I'm gonna
soy
switch.
boy.
We'll switch on to one. Got here. What you got here? The thick necks.
Thick necks. See that?
I see it.
See that?
I'm figuring out Cloud's hair, man. Cloud's hair is important right now.
Cloud's hair is not important, man. I'll show you Cloud's hair. Give me. All right. Come back to me later. I'll show you.
I got it. Cloud's hair.
Do it right here.
I got it.
Got it.
Dekimashita. Where'd the Japanese guy go?
He left when I said manko.
Nihonjin sama. Doko ni iteru no?
I'm out of here, dude.
Yeah, he said peace.
Does it split down the middle?
Oh, it doesn't matter, man. That's what I'm saying. I don't care.
I don't know. I don't know, gent. I don't know if it splits down the middle, bro. I don't know.
Bro, I don't care. I'm over it.
Oh,
This is the right side. Left side.
Let's see.
It's okay.
I don't know.
It's okay.
Let's see. I actually have his hair pulled up right here. I was looking at it.
Shinpai shinaide. Daijoubu desu.
I'll show you.
Daijoubu.
See, like, it parts, like right here. Use some Gatsby right here. Let's straighten it down.
Gatsby.
Some of that Gatsby over here.
Gatsby on there. I'm just draw this extra fast because I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm getting tired too. Play some Animal Crossing later.
Tired. We'll play Animal Crossing.
It's relaxing, okay? Drawing is hard work, man.
I think I'm trying to be too refined.
Yeah.
So it's starting to take a toll. Keep it loose. Keep it loose.
Keep it loose, boys.
Keep it loose, it's goose.
It's like dumb. It just kind of pulls back there.
Keep this at the same angle as the other part. Its wrists.
Mm-hmm. Keep it loose.
Just more suggestive in these lines. Remember I was trying to tell you earlier, I was like, keep it loose. And you were like, no, it's loose. I was like, no, loose.
That's what you were telling me.
No, I'm like, yeah.
You're not even following own advice, dude. What the heck? Bro.
Yeah. It's hard.
So you kind of... Hair kind of like flips up right there. You gotta get that big, medium, small. You know, like one misstep, it'll look like Sora's or Roxas's hair.
Oh, you want to go back to yours? You gotta draw Sora.
No, I'm just saying, like if you get like one misstep, it'll just look like Sora or Roxas.
Are you drawing?
Yeah, I'm trying. Look at that.
Okay.
Face. You gotta think about the silhouette. See,
Yeah.
see, see.
Yeah, but if it's in perspective, you got to draw it from overseas. Remember,
It's like Goku's hair. Who cares? Doesn't matter.
overseas it doesn't matter. It stays flat forever.
Stays flat on one side forever.
Forever. It's
See,
bound to be that shape.
think about it. Gotta think about it differently. I don't know what I'm doing. Looks weird. Who Tetsuya Nomura, man? Did he like cut his character's hair with like shears or something? I don't know. Just design these characters like
Tetsu Nomura?
Tetsuya Nomura, the designer for Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a crackhead.
He's a crackhead?
Crackhead. Who here thinks Tetsuya Nomura's a crackhead? Say oh.
Not me. I don't think so. I don't think he's a legend.
He is a legend. It does crack. But it's okay. People like his stuff. They like his stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, dude.
Wait, is it on your screen or my screen?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I think I drew him a bit more manually than you with these Pac-Man eyes. People wonder, like, oh, what are you with the Pac-Man eyes, man? I just use them as placeholders.
Oh, there you are. Yeah, yeah, placeholders. That's good. Archie eyes.
Nice, Archie eyes. And then when I want to go in, just go in, just draw eyes like a normal person. Make them a little realistic. You make them a little realistic. Make them a little less realistic. You do you. Don't get in the way. Don't make them flat and boring. Or just staring into your soul. Yeah, just do that. Oh, he looks so boring. I'm gonna make him look sexier. Cloud exudes like sex, man. He's,
What?
Ooh, what?
What?
What are you saying?
Huh?
Yeah, he's a hot character. Everybody knows that.
Oh, yeah.
This is 5 o'clock dots. Okay, we're not thinking too much about what we're saying.
Pretty hot. It's pretty hot, dude.
You want to hear something controversial? Just catch our night streams, man.
Oh, shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Some scandalous.
Scandalous, dude.
Two times. I'm gonna come back to mine real quick here. How's yours coming? Good? Keep going? Keep going then.
I can't get the eyes right. I'm tired right now.
No, they're good. You're doing fine. Once I get this sketch of Cloud done, I'm gonna call this. Yeah, we're done. I love drawing. I always put my work in Instagram. Yeah, weirdo artist. You weirdo.
Put your work out there. Build your fan base.
I'm not being a bully. The person's name is weirdo. Oh. I wasn't recording this whole entire time.
Shit.
So I don't have the process for this. And I mean, it's on YouTube, but it switches back and forth between.
Yeah. Then be like, who's this guy drawing? What the heck?
Well, if this is ever edited down for a Patreon reward or something, then I just say watch the YouTube video and deal with our bullshit, our late night garbage mouths.
Like, I didn't pay for this. Ow.
The hell? Okay.
I didn't pay for this.
So he
Oh,
said.
I'm getting tired. It's weird. Oh, alright. I'm calling it today. Call it a day.
What do you mean you call it a day? We're still here.
No, I'm saying, like, when it comes to drawing, I'll still talk. I'll go back up and read, like, old comments. Ugh.
Okay, get on the comments then, man. Hit them comments.
Hey, Jetty Jet, how's your day been?
Fine, thank you.
Fine, thank you. Had always loved your art style. Keep up the beautiful draws.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. I try. I'm a doo-doo head. I try.
All right.
That's a problem. Try it.
All right. All right. Yeah. Are you guys gonna play the remake in Japanese? Oh, we already read that.
Yeah.
Yeah, already.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna play it in Japanese. You gonna play in Japanese?
Price from Japanese.
Wait, how does his arm work here? Oh, he has like a band on this side. Okay, he has like a black
Oh,
band
oh,
on this
oh,
side.
cramp. Oh, chest cramp.
Don't cramp.
Damn, your drawings are so flowy and nice. I like them.
That's what you think.
Looks good. Looks good. Which version of Clip Studio do you have?
The Pro.
Pro?
I got the
Which one
Pro,
is which?
guys.
Yeah, which is which?
What?
Which is the one with all the features?
That's the EX.
That's the X.
The labeling is weird, of course.
Wait, what?
That's what you get for Japanese
EX.
programs.
I
Yeah.
guess considering like when you use like your meter in like fighting games, it's called EX. It makes sense. EX Hadouken.
Yeah.
People are like, it's 3:27. It's 3:25.
Is it?
For them, for someone, it's 10:25 a.m. Jesus.
Wow.
Talking about tablets and stuff we should get. Just go
Yay.
for the alternatives. Alternatives have gotten a lot better in the past few years.
Who?
I got alternative tablets like the Huion or like the XP Pen, or
Yeah, they're pretty good.
they've actually got a lot better since, because I got like one of the first Huion screen tablets.
Hmm.
Oh gee, that's like the worst thing you can get, because like the screen is just so bad for your eyes. Like, you're staring at this thing for like hours at a time, and it just felt like I was staring at a tube TV, like the really old TVs
The
that they used to have.
CRT.
Yeah. So like, and then I'll stop looking at it, and I'll just go like use the bathroom, and I'll just see colors like on the way to the bathroom. Like, it's bad. I wouldn't be freaking drawing that long either. Just
Yeah.
yeah. So, I mean, in terms of like avoiding a headache, Wacom has been there for a long time. You can't go wrong. So, if you have the means to, just save your money until you could get a Wacom.
Wacom is the ultimate, man. I
They know everything. In terms of customer service and stuff. Like Huion is like, it's good, and they respond fast with their customer service, but sometimes it's just the language barrier. They don't really know what you're trying to say to them. Like, there was always like pixels moving around on my tablet. Like, I'll just find one that's just loose, and I was just like, what the heck? Like, and I could just move it around. Sometimes there, sometimes it's not. And like other times, like calibration would be off all the time. Just dealing with those headaches. Pick your poison, man.
um
Oh, I say, brother.
I was gonna say this is a Cintiq 13-inch, and I've used it for I don't know, like 10 years now, maybe. No, not just like 7, probably 7 years, and it's still like so strong. And professionally, I've used it for so many jobs. And same with
Make
my
lots of money.
what's that?
Make lots of money from that.
Oh yeah, all my money. Like I've made a living off of this one, and this is actually a birthday gift.
Exactly. It pays for itself.
Yeah, it pays for itself.
If
This is
you're,
nice.
if you're eventually doing commissions and you want to work up to like to that, then just don't think of it as like just any random buy. Like, oh, I'm buying like a TV that you don't really need. You just want to upgrade, or like you're buying clothes or something. This is like something that you can actually use. And
Oh, it's a
just
business expense.
yeah, when you consider it like that,
Investment.
it's a very strong investment.
Yeah.
It's nothing. So you want to be at full capacity, ultimate, offense, and just use a Wacom. It's good. And this is not sponsored by Wacom.
Oh,
This video is not sponsored by Wacom. It's sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Just kidding.
nice. Raid
Uh,
Shadow Legends. Everybody's sponsored Raid Shadow Legends.
Jason Laney. Is a Cintiq pen display worth it? Currently on an iPad Pro. Ha! I am the perfect person for this question. I freaking love the iPad so much. I still use it, but I gave it to my girlfriend because she bought me a Cintiq for Christmas last year, and oh god, this iPad. I still think about it. Like it's so good, so easy, so handy to use, and you know the parallax, the pen to glass to like where it's actually touching on the screen. That's like the best part of the iPad.
Yeah.
And for the most part, yes, the iPad is great for sketching, for small works if you want to do stuff. But if you want to upgrade and use some pretty kicking software that that'll blow your butt cheeks, it's you gotta get a tablet. It's just you kind of have to. Like I could not animate on like high resolution on the iPad at all. And there's only so much you can do on an iPad. So for sketching, it's amazing. Jet has an iPad, right?
Yeah.
You love it.
It's good. It's good for the go.
Exactly.
It's good for sketching, I think. I mean, it's really
They
good.
say you want to like, because they have Clip Studio Paint on there, which is probably like the best running program for it right now. Because Photoshop's still pretty wonky, but Clip Studio Paint, you can just sketch on the go. You come home, transfer the files over to your computer, and then just do your lines, do some color, do whatever you want, and finish it on there.
Yeah.
So just think of it as an extension, not really a primary tablet. But it's up to you. Depends on your goals, depending on how far you want to take your art and stuff. But if you're pretty casual and you want to just sketch here and there, do little drawings, and if you're moving around a lot, like school, the iPad is the best thing you can get.
Ah, that's good. iPad's pretty good.
iPad's pretty good.
Pretty good, Bray. You can wear like genie pants so the crotch will drop down to here. Something like that.
Mm. Nice paint. Some nice paint you got there. Mm.
It's
That's
coming
some
to an
nice
end.
paint you got. Do I see a bulge? Nice That's
Jet.
pretty nice bulge. I like that.
There's no
I like
bulge, man. There's no bulge. There's no bulge. There's no bulge. There's no bulge.
that. He inherits Zach's memory. I wonder if he inherited like anything else.
Who?
You never played the game, Zach?
Don't spoil it. The fuck?
You could. It's like this game's older than I am. It's like saying like, oh, Voldemort dies. Like I
What?
don't know.
Don't spoil that. What the hell?
Gandalf kills Voldemort.
What the heck is wrong with you, boy? I'm trying to play the game.
Voldemort summons Princess Kaguya.
Oh shit!
Oh
You
my
spoiled
brother.
everything, dude. Just put some belts here. Actually, he's got like 2 layers. A beltissimus door size right here.
Altissimus Dorsi.
Yeah. Beltissimus door size. He has 2 beltissimuses.
If you're just using it for comic book work, then his Photoshop doesn't really matter that much, Jason. But who am I to judge? If you want to use Photoshop, you can use Photoshop. It's all up to you, boo boo. Ain't no one judging.
Except me.
But don't use Photoshop.
How dare you?
Again, this video is not sponsored by Clip Studio Paint.
Doop, 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 doop. Hey.
I forget about Critter. that was something when I was looking around for some cheap alternatives.
Krita,
Yeah, great.
this is a free one, right?
Yeah.
That was the saddest thing in the world, man. I think because I didn't use it, I didn't know anything about it, and I was kept telling Boogie Monster, I was like, because she needed help with her Halloween costume for work,
Mm-hmm.
and she wanted to do like some like a boy scout. She was doing up like little Boy Scout kid, and I kept saying I was like really sleepy that night because I was drawing every night and working too. So I was like, I kept like, I got upset. She called me. She's like, "Can you help me? It shouldn't take too long, right?" I'm like it's easy. Just get Krita, because I was talking to a friend, CT uses it. He was using it when he started off, and it's free. And I was like, because she doesn't have any art software, so I was like, it should be fine. It should be like Photoshop, right? So in my mind, I thought it was like Photoshop. I had no idea of what it was, and she kept calling me back up like every like 20 minutes or so. She's trying to get it done all before work. This is early in the morning, and I was like annoyed. I was like, what the heck? Why can't you solve it? Like, it's really not that bad. Like, you just gotta grab this tool, that tool. I'm like groggy in bed trying to tell her how to use it. It's nothing like Photoshop. All the tools is so foreign. I get on, and I'm like about to be like, let me show you how to do this, okay? God, it's so freaking incompetent. How I wouldn't call her that, but yeah. I was just like, man, you can't
That was
freaking
going
solve.
through your head. You're just like,
Yeah, I was
angry,
so
like,
angry. I was like, come on, man. I didn't sleep last night. I'm trying to go to catch some sleeps, and it honestly would have taken me like 10 minutes. It took her like 2.5 hours, 3 hours to figure it out, but she ended up figuring it out herself using it, and I let baby girl down. It's the saddest time ever.
it was that bad.
And I felt so bad because of how stupid and clunky it is. I mean, it's not stupid and clunky if that's what you're starting with, but if you're like a Clip Studio or Photoshop user, then yeah, it's foreign. It's completely foreign language. It's like saying use Illustrator. It's easy. Use Illustrator. It's just like Photoshop. Put it on. Get your drawing tool. Cut, paste, done. Cut and paste. You know how to cut and paste, don't you? It organizes layers and everything. It's just all. I didn't even want to think about it. And I remember just getting frustrated and annoyed at her. I was like,
Yeah.
I could have just got up 10 minutes, bow, 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 put these things, copy, paste. She just needed me to copy, paste onto the sheet so that they fit onto the paper and then print them out. That's all she needed me to do. The Boy Scout logos.
Mm-hmm.
She was trying to pull them up from the internet and put them onto one sheet. It took her 2 hours to do.
She didn't have anything else on it. Just
She ended up figuring it out, but yeah, I'm just like, fucking boyfriend.
not like she didn't have any other software she could use.
No.
Just that.
Just that. No, I think she ended. I don't know if she's creative, but she ended up using like Microsoft Word maybe. Something. Yeah.
Word you can like just transport like.
Yeah.
images
And, she needed to enlarge them and stuff too, so it required some some tools, but it wasn't like super art related, and I couldn't get my ass up. And after that, the next Halloween, I said I'm not gonna let her down this time. So it was like the night before, and she needed something for Halloween, and I like rushed on over to the on a rainy ass day, like 5 minutes left before stores closing. I drove out there in the middle of the night in the rain and everything. I got it. I'm never gonna forget what I did to you last Christmas. It's so bad. And to this day, I just like beat myself over that because of how hard I was on her, and just being like, man, you can't figure that out. What the hell's wrong with you, man? I was like, it's not that hard. What's wrong?
Yeah, I remember one time iPad just updated, so it was kind of being clunky too with saving and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then she was telling me that she wanted to show me a drawing that she did of us, and I was like, okay. And then she's like, but I can't save it. So I was like, what do you mean you can't save it? So then I told her, you just go, hit file. It's different on the iPad. You kind of have to export it onto your camera roll, so you can save it onto you know, you can just pull it from your photos quickly.
Yeah.
And then I told her that, and she's like, it won't work. But me not knowing it updated, I'm like, what do you mean it won't work? And she's all trying to
Yeah.
like explain it to me, and I'm
Yeah.
just here like, are you clicking it right? Like, are you sure you're clicking it right?
Yeah.
And I'm just kind of getting frustrated, and I felt bad because like she brought it over, and then I was trying to do it too, and it took me like 30 minutes to figure it
And
out.
she's like, "See,
Like,
dummy,
see, and I'm just sorry, baby, please don't leave.
don't leave, don't leave."
It's stupid. I'm stupid. Is that what you want to hear? I'm
Yeah.
stupid. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to go eat? Get some food.
It's rough. Hard times, man. Sometimes you just gotta have patience and just
Yeah.
assume that you're wrong. You're wrong.
Hello. Ricky M Art says hello. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Got people coming in hella late.
Oh my goodness, we're about to end this.
Sorry, friends. It's been a little late.
We're about to end this, man. You're late.
Yeah, I remember you used to stream like at
Mm-hmm.
like 8, 8 to like 11. But then when I used to work at Target, I would get off like at 10:30, and I'd get home by like 10:45. And this is when I was just like just a casual watcher. Like
Yeah.
we didn't know each other yet,
Yeah.
and I would get so mad 'cause, like because you were like that's when you were like gone for like 2 years, remember? And then you started coming back. So I'm like, oh my
That's
god,
all the
Jet.
time. That's all the time.
Yeah, and then JD, I was like, oh, JD Jet's back. And then I never catch your streams. I'd catch the end of it with like Cynics or Cycler in it.
Yeah.
I'd be like, man.
It's not fair. This world's not fair.
Uh,
I'm the worst. The worst ever.
my
So
speaking
that's
of
it. This is a big ass shoulder muscle. Actually, this is too big. That's fine. That's fine. Figure it out when we start to putting the colors. Okay, we're gonna start coloring this now.
wow, you gonna color it already?
Just kidding.
Do it.
No, it's too late. It's too late. It's gonna stream forever. It's already been like 2 hours, I think.
My brain hurts.
So that's it, and then we just drop in the other characters. And... Can't see it. Can't see him. Can't see him. Where's it? Where's everybody? Oh.
Kyle looks pretty good. I like it.
Thank
Looks
you.
like it looks like a badass.
Let's. Oh. I'm doing the slow thing again. See, you just gotta take this thing and there. That's the one I want.
Looks pretty good.
Let's put cloud. Oh, that's another cloud. That's an old cloud. That's not cloud. Okay, turn this one off. Oh, rough draft cloud. Let's take these two here. Stack it on the top. Pick the color of the background and drop the colors here to create a layer to block out the other colors. So we can actually see what's going on back here. So I'm not erasing, I'm actually painting the color of the background right underneath cloud, but he's above everybody else, so it's going to be blocking the rest of the information underneath. Doesn't make them. I like the rough draft lines, it gives it a lot of energy. You turn them off and it's like poo poo.
What? Bleach is coming back as an anime?
The hell? I never watched Bleach.
You ever watch Bleach?
No.
It's fine.
I hear a lot of good things about it. So Cloud's hair is kind of weird still. Still not up to standards. I want him to look like Advent Children Cloud. That's the one I want.
Yeah.
You know that one?
Of course. This is a super sexy Cloud.
Yeah, it's so sexy. It's not super cartoony.
Mm-hmm.
We'll figure it out. That's what I always say, huh? We'll figure it out.
Figure it out. Well, it's a good mindset to have.
There we go. That's the starfish I was trying to think of. So I should have told the Japanese guy, when you look at it from the top, you see Starfish-san. Starfish-chan.
I like how you just laughed at your own joke.
Ue karamimasu. Starfish-chan.
Hey, you gotta learn how to do that stuff though, right? When you're like just alone, like quietly drawing for like a long time. You just learn to laugh at your own jokes.
You start giggling at yourself like.
Yeah.
No fact.
Horror? Uh, wait, are you on lockdown right now? You're in San Fran, right? No, you're in
No.
Sacramento.
Yeah, I'm in Sac.
Sac enemy.
Oh no. No.
What?
I'm laughing at myself again.
What the fuck?
Just kidding.
You just blurted out laughing. Yeah.
Sac anime is like my local anime place, and it's like never ever updating. It's always just like the same show, never improving. That's why I was laughing.
Really?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Like they're really good people. Staff is awesome and they're really nice to me, but it's like
Oh shit. Together.
yeah, like seriously, it's you've not done anything. Like the website, everything's the same. The attendance is like the same. Everything's the same. Just like
You feel like it has more potential when
yeah, there's a lot of potential to grow, but it's like they're not utilizing it, and nothing has changed for the past 10 years. Like just advertising, cleaning up the website would help. Decorating the halls a bit, you know, the banners and it just doesn't see very much improvement. This hair, man, it's killing me. It's gonna be the death of me. The death of me. Ooh. I think that's a better shape right there. Yeah. Yeah. That might be better. So much for keeping things not. Yeah, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. That's kind of. What happened? What happened? That's kind of. While watching this, Let's Fight Together is playing with Let's Fight Together to defeat the Hun. That's racist! Did they send me daughters when I asked for dumplings? Saddest bunch I ever met. Picked up through. Make a man
out of you.
Yeah.
Boom, bum, 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 bum.
I actually don't really know the song.
I don't either.
I just know that.
Dun,
Bang.
dun.
Of the moon.
Color dodge. What? Color dodge on this?
This leg can go out here, and this leg can go out here like that. He got the genie pants. Genie pants. He got the genie pants. It's kind of cool like that. Okay, I think that's good there. Let's flatten this layer real quick. Merge the visuals together, and then just see how the composition might look if it was to be done. Something like that, maybe. I'd say something like this, maybe a little bit lower. I actually intended him to be like half body like this cut off, but I just keep drawing more and more detail. Spin it, spin a row, spin a dublaje español. Dublaje español el mejor. Talking about the best dublaje.
Dublaje.
What's a dublaje? ¿Qué es dublaje? ¿Cómo se dice?
¿Cómo se dice? Dublaje.
¿Cómo se dice dublaje? Por favor. Gozaimasu.
Por favor, gozaimasu.
Arigato gozaimasu. I mean, gracias gozaimasu. Gracias dublaje mejor, por favor. En la página. I'm just making up words. For the last note, I would like to say to you guys, I want to see a book made one of these days, okay? And please give me the half of your profits or earnings. I want royalties on this, okay? Because it's a beautiful idea. It's called I want to make a book, okay? It's one of those for those, what are they called? Those gifts where it's kind of like to be funny. It's just like something light humor.
Gag gift.
Yeah, gag gift. It'd be a good gag gift book. It'd be a book about dogs, like just nice cartoon dogs. Okay, Jamie, I want you to capitalize on this because you could draw just dogs, and they're playing at the beach, at the beach. Dogs playing at the beach. And that's it. It's just dogs at the beach. Just a bunch of pictures of dogs at the beach. And well, in Spanish, beach is playa. Mm-hmm. And then dogs, another word for dogs, well, female dogs is bitch, right? So you can say bitches in la playa. So bitches in la playa. Bitches in la playa. And you can be like, oh, how dare you? That's so vulgar. Ghastly. Have you no shame? I'm just like, lady, relax. I'm trying to say dogs at the beach, okay? Grow up a little bit. Beaches in la playa! con su amigos, amigas, bitches in la playa. Because playa is beach, right?
Yes.
So beach and then playa, because playa is beach. So beaches in la playa.
I'm laughing at the fact that you thought of this joke in your head and you find this so funny.
It goes in circles. Because here's the thing. We were having dinner with me, Rake. You guys might know Rake, and Ray Q. He's another YouTuber. Ray Q. Go check him out. Yeah, he's actually Venezuelan, so he's laughing with us. And then Ross, Danny, Boogie Monster, and forgive me if I forget anybody else. Some people were there, and we're just chilling. And then we're like making this joke, and we're like we're eating Korean barbecue, and we're screaming at the top of our lungs. No volume control. We're that annoying crowd, but it was loud. It was really loud, this restaurant. So we weren't that annoying, and everybody else is drunk too. So we're getting hella loud. And we're just screaming back and forth, beaches in la playa! Taking shots.
Oh, that's fun.
Players playing at the beach. I was writing this. Español, jaja, se escucha gracioso. Like, como se dice beaches? Okay, you guys, I think that's it for the stream. Sorry, you guys can get some
Beaches en la playa.
If you found this educational, please do not share it with children. Keep it to yourself and turn off the volume. Put on some nice music. It's like, oh, that's a nice drawing. It's a nice channel. Some kids are just drawing, sharing their tutorial and art. Much appreciated. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You got any last words? You got any other drawings you want to show them? You show them the kids, the mijos. Hey mijo, mira, mira,
Mira, mira, mira.
mira. Como se dice el drawing?
Not finished. It's okay. Nothing crazy. My brain kind of pooped out.
Looks
halfway
great.
through.
Looks freaking awesome. That's a freaking bop if
Thank
I
you.
seen one.
Thank you.
You could definitely
Appreciate
turn
it.
that to the animation, dude. That look hella cool. Just like drop in, do a little ta ta, and then a pose. You know, like he looks like he lands and then he poses real quick. You know, a little swing into that pose. Oh, money.
One day.
Get that money. So that's do those keyframes. He like stands up, camera pulls up. He looking down on you, and then the sun flares on the back of his head.
Maybe next time I'll animate something.
Yeah, dibujo. Late night degeneracy with Jet. Thank you guys. This has been Late Night Degeneracy with Jet and Jimmy.
Jet and Jimmy. All right. Thank you for having me, big brother.
Hey, no problem, man. Oh, we got the Korean. Okay, now the Korean, that's gonna be tricky. Yang ya kara na jo no, like
You're trying to read.
I don't know how to read Korean. I can kind of like make out the sounds. I say that. Hold on a sec. No corona here.
No corona here, fool. Fool.
No corona here, fool.
Better get this shit out of here.
Okay, このは番組提供でお送りします。
Bananamko.
Bandai. Alright, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'm gonna just switch. Oh, you're still sketching. Good. Keep going. I'm gonna pull out some.
Oh, I'm just gonna sketch some figures.
He's gonna be sketching some figures. Okay, follow along, guys. Follow along while he sketches some figures. Alright, be careful, brother. Be careful, brother. Corona. Yeah, Google. Yeah. Oh, be careful, brother. Oh. Alright, well, I got the music playing. We gotta roll out of this. You guys stay safe out there. Stay vigilant. Our hearts are with you. We are rooting for everybody out there. Hopefully, we get through this tough time. May your love and joy and happiness, discipline, strength flow through your veins and allow you to pursue all your happiness and dreams and art. Even through these dark times, you guys, we still got each other, and we still got El Degeneracy live streams.
Is that our new name? Live streams.
Could be.
Could be.
Yeah. Until next time. Keep drawing. Bada, ba, boom.
Bada, ba, boom. Bam.
Pieces.